Hey, welcome back to D-Loney V8 Motorsports. Going to do a quick walk around and give you the current situation in the shop here. Stay tuned. All right, we'll show you what's torn apart and what's what here. It's kind of a different view of things if you're not familiar or haven't been around this stuff before. Some of this stuff's new to me too. So, of course, we got the engine torn apart and we're getting ready to pull it out. But today we got the transmission and clutch out of it. That is the Ram pressure plate, and got the discs and floaters, or floater. It's a 2-disc clutch, so there's a single floater on it. And I'm gonna send this back to Ram and have it inspected and I guess recertified. And so also got, of course, the flywheel here. So there's that. Everything's gonna get all cleaned up and boxed up before it's shipped out. That is a trick titanium bell housing, or also known as a clutch can. And that's gonna get sent back out to be recertified. It is out of cert. And then there's the transmission. So that's a Jeffco 4-speed. So each pod there is a gear. And so it's always in first gear, I guess. And then you have each of the gear changes in each of the pods with reverse in the back. So gonna clean that all up. That I don't think needs anything, knock on wood. It works just fine. I think the last time I checked the clutch pressures or the shift pressures, they were all good. And so probably just gonna clean that up and put it back in. We got the front end off of the car and getting ready to pull the engine out of it. So I gotta get the headers off of there still and get the stuff off the front of the motor plate. And so it's sitting in there. This thing has a front and a mid motor plate. So that's what's holding the motor in there. Should come out of there pretty simple. Special thanks to my buddy Brett Davis. He came over, helped me get the front end off the car, the hood off the car, helped me get the clutch and stuff out of it, and most importantly, helped me shove the thing over on this side so we can get to it with the engine hoist. So that's what's what here right now. Gonna try to get some stuff serviced, get some stuff repaired. The engine's gonna go down to Burns Brothers Performance to get disassembled, inspected, cleaned, and we'll go back together with hopefully some new gaskets, and hopefully it's not gonna need a bunch of new parts, but we'll give it whatever it needs. Thanks for watching. Pay dirt, we got the engine out. It is on the hook. So we will get this thing down to Burns Brothers Performance and get it torn apart and cleaned and inspected. Hopefully we don't have to replace too many pieces. If you made it to the end, thank you very much. I appreciate you guys watching. Please like and subscribe. Still have a ton of subscribers that we can get out there. If you look at the stats, very few people that watch are actually subscribers, and it's free. So just hit that button. So thanks everybody for watching. Stay tuned as we progress. We'll keep you posted as we get this thing pieced back together. Thank you. Is it just required to have an antifreeze mess every time you pull an engine out? Drain the radiator, do the best you can, but it's just always a mess, it seems. But we'll get that cleaned up, and look at the color of that coolant. It's gross, and I flushed this thing out when I got it a couple of years ago, so we're gonna try it again. We'll clean everything out. Hopefully it works out. As we look at some of the fray here, I forgot to say thanks to Lee Smith. Oh, there's his name right there. Lee Smith, he's the guy that built this car. He's the one who pieced all this together, fabbed all the bracketry and levers and just stuff that goes together. He did a great job building this car. It is sturdy and stout and built heavy. And so it's done a really good job. Thanks, Lee. Hopefully this doesn't turn your stomach seeing this thing all torn apart. We'll get it back together. We'll clean everything up. We'll get it all freshened up. It's gonna be running again good next year in 25.